shotgun here. I picked that up just to have something there so it's easier to drop a weapon if I find a better one. And from what I know, there was only 2 people here. I didn't know of anybody else that landed here. I found some shadows. I was like, okay, so this will make it to where I can play more aggressively. Just grinding, getting some ammo constantly. The chest was like, okay, whatever. And I thought I opened it. I guess I just didn't. It's pretty lagged. I got a silence SMG. I was like, okay, this could work. Now I'll show you something I could have done better. The new shotgun changes would have been way better. They have ultra range. And so I saw a person, I didn't know he was there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some materials. I was just grinding mats. So I had about 200, maybe 300. That's enough. I was satisfied. I knew there was at least one person in this building. I saw him right there. I could have used the shotgun here. And I decided to use this. I got 2 tags. Okay, whatever. 5 more minis. Equals 6 minutes. I saw the SMG and I did go for it because I kind of want to play aggressive on this player. And sure enough, this runs out. And I pop another one so I get shot. And I was going to come and play on the flank. And he dropped down. And I saw him right there, and I was like, he's gonna go on this side. I didn't see him. Didn't see the fight at all. Didn't see any of it. And if I saw, I would have dropped down, but I was locked. There's the fight. I knew they were in there. I saw the builds to the fight, but I didn't know where they were. It's a lot more difficult at that point. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit on hide. I saw the redeploy, so I was like, okay, I can get out of the zone. If you look at the map here, I could get out of zone with redeploys, and it wouldn't be that hard. And I hear Rift, I was like, okay, whatever, it's probably nowhere in close. I said, look, and I waited, and I saw that gun, I was like, okay, it would be nice to have that, because I have no long range. There's redeploys. I saw more shadows over there, too. I was like, okay, so I can at least get out of here. That's what I was worried about, and I was like, I could wait. He went to farm materials, and then somehow he slipped away. I just didn't know where he went. I was like, okay, I need this gun. So I was swapping them in my inventory so I'll get the gun. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go drop down. You can't really pick it up. And that's where he went. So it was that player. Okay. And I just now spotted him. I saw a shadow, but I wasn't sure. And he backs off and loots the house. I'm gonna scrub a little bit because a lot of turtling and being patient. He found minis. Let's make sure nobody was behind me, gonna snipe me. He was grinding some mats inside of the house, and I do see the redeploys are still there. And it's just a little bit of waiting. That's him popping a big shield. So he had full shield coming in this fight. And I had 75 health and a 50. He kind of builds up to me. And I kind of made it. Missed every SMG shot. And he ends up hitting a body. And he's just, dang, the pressure of these was really rough. Forces me to back up. And this is where I use all my rounds. I had a decent shot there. Whatever. Place that above me. He goes. I placed there, and I didn't have enough mats to place that, and I missed 88 tag, and it forces him to build. Now here's the part where it gets good. So I faked that I was popping minis, so he would edit. See, and I stopped, and he edits down, and I'm just waiting, and I end up getting the kill. A campfire and a rift. He had some good loot. This couldn't have been better. Dropped some guns. I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick up the small bullets before I leave. And he ended up grabbing a llama at the start of this game. And I just ripped out in that, and I'm alive to see another fight. And we ended up being, okay, we're at 50 shield, 60 health, and I have a campfire, so I'm gonna get up to max health. Kind of lagging. I was like, man, if I die to lag, I'm just gonna be irritated. Maybe because I didn't know that was the same guy that was in the building, so I was looking to see if he would come out and I could just dive on him and kill him. And there was a player there, and I did not know this. And there was also a player down there grinding mats. I was like, okay, a bush. This could help me. So, go ahead and I pop the bush. Decided to look for a place to campfire. I grind some trees because I literally couldn't build a platform. I had no materials. I got enough to build a couple materials, and I was like, okay, now place a campfire, and go ahead and get up the health. I have about 10 mats. I can build probably one floor. And I didn't know there was a player back there. I had no idea. He just come out of the zone. There was a player in front of me. The player appeared, I believe, rotated a different direction. And I don't know, I'm just kind of trolling around at that point. Never mind, okay, he did come down this road. I did not know. I don't know, we'll see. Continue to run. Okay, no, maybe that's the guy I'm at. I didn't break that because it's a big thing. I was like, this is going to get hard. Okay, so this is where engagement starts. I'm rolled out. I have about 120 mats. Grinding some materials, just trying to be able to take any fight. And the footsteps on my visual audio come up, and I was like, okay, there's a player here. And I spot him, and I was like, okay, and I went to shoot a shot, and he builds. Kind of build up to make sure, and he sprays Tommy gun. That's good. I missed my tag shot. Unfortunately, and bam, hit a huge shot. And one, I was hoping he would overpeak me, and I'd get the finish. And we both decided just to mini up. He only had one mini, and I had two, so that did give me a massive advantage here. And I kind of built up, built around, built over. I was going to box him, ran out of mats. And he jumped off. I was going to edit, and I missed the edit. And I knew he dropped down because my visual, you can watch me track him. I tried to hit the tree. I still had a little bit of mats left, I think. And I was lagged. I was like, man, I could drop down and kill this kid. But I'm lagged. And I was like, wait. I don't know how that floor placed. I wouldn't edit it because I was lagged. So he decides to spray it. Yes. Finish. And he has pretty good mats, pretty good stuff, and I'm still lagging. Picking up some guns, trying to swap stuff, and I keep the scar. Because I'm more practiced with it, so I kept the scar. I found a little bit more mats. I was like, okay, I'll move on. Bottom half of the zone. This is where I'm standing. I can rotate back here and be okay. And I expected somebody to be there. All my guns were loaded. And I was just very, very low on health at this point. Like, you can see my health was like 60. It was just super low. Oh, man. And so I decided to keep moving. Shut up, home. Shut up. That's my stream. And this title's actually very wrong. Dang, I need to change that. Can change it later. And anyway, we're rotating through here. And I heard the rivet. I don't see it in front of me, so I knew it had to have been behind me or in tilted. And yes, it was in tilted. So I okay, I'm just so lagged. I was like, man, if I die out of this zone or take any zone damage. And I spot mushrooms. I was like, okay, so I get a little bit more HP from this. Grab a mushroom. Grab another. And I could have grabbed two more. And I decided not to trust my internet connection. And two people do land to the left of me. I'm not aware of this. And I see the visual shots and I also hear it. It's like, okay, at about 900 wood, about 100 metal. And this is where this fight got interesting, and I'm not sure. So I'm going to put on this. And those two players down there, I end up hearing. I was like, okay, I'm going to rush. That kind of building. I spot this player. I take a shot. I screw up his life. And he ends up getting the kill. but at a price. He doesn't see the mini shields, so he pops the big shield, and here comes this player in the back. He rolls up, gets on the mountain while I take. Oh, he did spot the big shield. Maybe he had two, I don't know. He heard the fight, and he started to rush just like I did. And I see him doing whatever he's doing. Bam, headshot. Easy kill. That's one more kill. That's another player down. And sure enough, I was looking. So there's gonna be a trap in here, right? And I was right. There definitely was a trap in there, which was very good eyes on me. And I decided, okay, now I just got minis. I'm gonna be set. I grabbed the minis. There was nothing, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna use the Tommy gun. And I grabbed the rocket launcher. I did not reload it though. I thought I was gonna take a tag at his thing, but I was like, yeah, no, whatever. And I still didn't reload the rocket. I knew it wasn't reloaded, but like, yeah, whatever. And so I build up here, and I hear the player. He shoots, and he hits my stairs. I'm 4 health. This is where I played wrong. I shouldn't have built like that, and I'm done. And I died. Okay, yeah, whatever. He had 5 kills, I had 4. It was GG. He got the best of me. That's just how it goes. It was a good game. See if how lagged I am. I'm streaming out, play some Team Rumble. I'm the only one on the internet at the moment. Check and see how far my parents are from home. If it's not bad lag, I'll play solos. If it's bad, then no, I'm not playing solos. So. Yeah, this internet is just killing